No, Tachibana said to go to West Park. I may do that. I don't know. Oh my Christ. Let's check and see if we're live. We should be live, but it's good to check. That's great. Twitch is giving me a bunch of fucking pop-ups. Okay. We got sound, we got picture. I am not virtually on the edge of freaking out. No, certainly not. Just give me a sec. Oh, good. The incredibly loud digging and street work continues. It's been such an amazing day. Oh, God. Alright. So, I'm going to go into the kitchen, and I'm going to get me a seltzer. Hello, everyone. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat, because it is okay to be fat. Welcome to the Yakuza 0 stream in the Yakuza 0 series that I'm hoping is going to be very extended, because I enjoy it. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Anybody who's listening to this later, I'm glad that you're watching it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. Kitty, where are we going, sweetie? Ooh, to the safe? I do not think so. Oh my goodness. Alright. Options. We are not ready for business. We're ready for leaving. Okay, so where are we at? We are kind of at a place where there's some completion things that are still outstanding, including finishing the Media King storyline. There's fake Michael Jackson themed sub-story here. Children's Park sub-story there. And because that has to do with the pocket circuit racing. Okay. Let us. Can we eat? Ooh, we can't eat. All right. Let's go to Yoronotaki, because I know that is not done. Oh, don't mug people. Come on. Please help me. What are you looking at? You want some of this too? I shall intervene. Bullying the innocent is lower than low. Lay off. Ha! You think that scares me? I'll teach you to mind your own damn business. I will teach you to get your whole butt kicked. And I think we're done. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, stomp on him. Stomp on him. Didn't get to him fast enough, but now he's done. Oh my word. Sorry, I won't do it again. Thank you so much. Please take this. A slightly battered silver plate. You know what? Give yourself up already. Never! Do I have another? I do. I have multiple plates. Ooh. I have a number of plates. I should go do something about the plates. I don't remember. I also need more. If I'm gonna. I need some fishing to do. I don't know. Oh, wait. Yoronotaki. I forgot. For foods. Y'all, it has been a whole day. The people from the gas company, which is the city, essentially, have come, and they're, I guess, updating the gas lines, which is good, and obviously needed, but, like, they came through and did stuff with the lines, and now I guess they're, like, rehooking everything up, which is fine, but it's so loud and it shook the whole house, and it went on all day. Poor Hodgerton was so upset, and I too was upset and unhappy, and kind of had, I mean, you know, at the beginning of the day, I don't know about y'all, but I like do a little to-do list, kind of try to make a mental picture of like tasks and things that I need to do, etc. And like, I do have a bad habit of putting like, hey, let's go on the pop-up, way too much shit on my to-do list. Like, and just completely underestimating how long it's gonna take to do things. Oh, it's Miho. Hi, Miho. Do you guys have bait? Looks like no. Get one of those though. Oh, it's got like rando candy on me. I forgot about that. So, I have my list. It became clear that I should probably adjust the list because one of the things on it was taking way longer than I thought it would, which is a continual problem. Just not figuring out how long it's going to take to do things. Medius. Okay. Oh, Pocket Circuit Stadium. Alright, let's see how much this stuff costs. So, I adjusted some, but like not really enough, and then I was trying to like push through and kind of make myself do the studying that I wanted to do and some other stuff, and it was just like, it was too much. Like, the noise was way too much. It was just all, like, way too much. And I did finally realize that and stop, but I just got so overwhelmed so fast because, you know, I don't have a lot of ability right now to manage overwhelm. Punch, punch, slam! Alright, you can punch me. I gotta go to Conroy anyway. If you could get me. Not that guy though, because he's got a stun gun. I don't like that. Got him. Yeah, so I just got like super duper fucking overwhelmed. Oh, it's the M shop. Y'all got bait? Maybe I'll go do some fishing. It seems like that would be like real chill. Bait! Yep, thank you. Time to go get a cab. I'll go to the pier. I hadn't really set an idea of what I wanted to do when I decided to come to the stream today. It's like sometimes I have a pretty good idea of like where I'm going and like what I want to do or like what I want, you know, the stream to happen, especially when you know, there's gonna be like big plotty chunks. Oh my, I guess not. Jeez. Alright, that looks like almost 1 billion yen. Oh my god. Alright, what's the deal here? Hotel White. It's an older facility. No, I think that's the same one. Jeez Louise. That is expensive. Alright, well at least I know where a couple of them are now. Or at least one of them is, and that is hideously expensive. Ooh. I'm gonna get one of these plants. We're gonna go down to Plant Town. Oh, bitch! It's time! Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I bet you are sorry. Conrad first. For completion. Then we'll go over and do some fishing. The Maharaja. I'm not going in there right now. I do not wish to. Conrad, where are you, buddy? Aha. Hey. Disco City Boy. Oh, it's one of the priciest in Kamurocho? Oh my god! Oh my god! Over 1 billion yen! Jeez us. No, I don't think so. So... I had a little bit of just like this constant like verbal and physical like not verbal but like auditory and physical like last one agitation that was like happening all day. Yeah, I kind of made it impossible to really do anything else, but also some agitating things happened at work that I probably shouldn't get into detail about, but like, oh boy, dislike. Hotel Blue Light. It's one of the classier love hotels. Alright, everything is just hideously outside of the money that I have. Alright, good to know. Oh, it's that guy. I'll come back. Well, look who wants a bite to the face. It's y'all. Oh! And now I've got the sword. Yeah, got him. Yeah, Susan. Alright, get in. The taxi fare starts. Yes, I would like to go to the pier, please. Deliver me unto the pier and the fishies. Thank you. The first gas guy just, like, did part of it and then just left. And Josh was like, is he done? And I'm like, I don't know. He left. And the basement is a shambles, so I think probably not. But, like, that was so like, it's just like, stress. Yeah, let's scatter some bait. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I already scattered bait. Pole? Oh, shit. Yeah, I got the Peerless pole. Fuck yeah. Alright. Now, oh my god. We got biggins. Get it. Oh my god. I might get a shark. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do me like this. I got it. I think. There's no fishing in Yakuza 7. I was a little... Oh! Look, it's a marlin. Nice. Alright. Get the big boy. I'm very happy to be here at the stream at the conclusion of a fairly unpleasant day. Now, Larry Krasner won his primary for DA again, which is a delight and a joy. So I'm glad that that happened. Oh my god! Oh bitch! It is a shark! Look at that shit! Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm sending the shark to the, I guess, phone box. Come on, man. Where you go? Come back. Well, that didn't work. But, yeah, so... a little bit of a day of frustration and strife, but I did... Oh, really? You just went right under it? The ones that are, like, moving are just rough. Okay, he out here, so maybe he's gonna come back that way. Let's see if he does. I'll just sit it here and let it wait for a minute. Maybe I could tempt him with some quality bait. And my peerless pole. Yep. Sure got a peerless pole here. Mm-hmm. I did manage to cook the thing I wanted to cook. So that, I think, is a win. Come on now. Come on now. Don't taunt me. Ooh. Another marlin. Very good. Alright. Let's try this one. The peerless pole is dope. You should get it. It makes the fishing way better. Fishy. Yeah. Flounder. Super big size. Beach. And flat. Oh my god. Look at this flat boy. Look at how flat look, he's flat. This bitch is flat as hell. Flat. Is this what fish are like? I don't know. Ugh. Huh. Yes, send him to the item box. Alright, so we'll do another bait. Yes, indeed. Scatter that bait. Use a... Oh my goodness. Here's a big boy. Yeah, he's into it. I don't know, like, what I was even expecting to say about today, other than just, like, I'm glad it's over. I was pretty agitated most of the day. I dipped my toe into like meltdown territory, but I oh, shark! Managed to pull it back. So that I think is always a win. Well, I think it's usually a win because like I've never had a day that was improved by having a complete freak out meltdown. So that's something I think to have that like not happen. I think is better because a meltdown like literally just wreck the whole day and the next day sometimes. So better, I think, for me at least, not to go into that or to try to like, you know, pull up as much as I can. Ooh, it's the eel. Conger eel. Ooh. This boy is long. And he's got a curve. He's a little curve. He's curved. Ooh. Look at my dance. Oh, fancy. A long nocturnal fish that lives in holes at the sea bottom, which accounts for the name anago, or hole child in Japanese. Yeah, I will send the hole child to the item box. You are my next targets. On the bonus side, the gas work is done. I still have a somewhat potentially upsetting task that I have to do on Monday, which is jury duty. Ooh, this is another hole boy. Ooh, there he goes. You will go to the item box. Can I get this big boy? There's cheekbones. Unbelievable. Yeah, so I got jury duty on Monday. It seems deeply unlikely to me that I will not be home in time for the stream. Because I literally never have been picked. Even when I've been like, I don't know, I'd kind of like to do jury duty. Because it means I won't have to be at work and, you know, my business will at least pay you if you, like, have to do jury duty, and not everyone's does, and so I think, you know, it's not a bad idea to, like, go in and take the spot of somebody who won't get paid. And I think that, like, I don't know, like, I think I'd be probably pretty decent at it. I'm actually a little worried if I was to be on a jury that I would, like, have some trouble paying attention, because I've been not to a lot of court, but I've been to enough court to understand that it is deeply important and also deeply boring in the, like, moment to moment of it. And so that is a little concerning. But, ooh, sea bream. A spiky guy. Not flat, though. The other one was, like, so flat. What? What are you looking at? What? Look at you. Yeah, I'll send him to the item box. Okay, so we're out of bait. You do bait. Quality bait. One more bait. And that, I guess, will be the fishing. This is not enough fishing to let me buy the Love Hotel. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need so many payouts for that to happen. Come on, don't tease me. There we go. Maybe I'll eat your hook and maybe I won't. Oh! Shark! Ah! 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 Gotta entertain yourself. First and foremost. But yeah, even when I was like, I will dress like a normal and cover all my tattoos and like be very like, you know, oh yes, I am happy to do my civic duty. They don't want me to. Scolio, no you didn't. Hi. Oh, a bag. You thought you were the only one who made game animals talk? Ooh, money. I love to do that, or just to like mess around with the mechanics to try to make the characters look like they're dancing. That's very funny. Or it has been to me in the past. Ooh, there we go. Get him! Ooh. Oh! Oh man, this octopus, he looked pissed. He's like, you, in the audience, do you think that I won't kill you? Because I will! Ah ha ha! I'm gonna get ya! You, what do you in the audience think? Alright, use up the rest of this bait. HFE Productions, hello! How are you? I'm just really hoping I don't get picked for jury duty because I'm like, I gotta like wear a mask and I mean, obviously, got to. I mean, like, I'm vaccinated. I guess I don't have to if I don't want to, but I'm gonna. Ooh, flat boy. He's so flat. Look at him. Flat. Doing well, mostly vibing today. Can you get out of jury duty by shouting all cops are bastards for all the questions? I don't know. I know that with grand jury duty it's really hard to get out of, but this is not that. It's they call petit jury. And the reason why I know so much about fucking jury duty is because in Philly they literally will call you as soon as you're eligible again. Like, I lived all kinds of places. When I lived in New Jersey, I was called, like, for years. I was called jury duty once. And that was actually a grand jury, which I was like, oh god, this is gonna be like a year. A year. But then they didn't pick me, which was like, thank god. But I mean, I was willing to do it, even though I was like brand new 2 weeks into a new job and was a little apprehensive about it. Like, I was like, well, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. But for petit jury, I don't know. But yeah, I've been called for petit jury, which is like regular jury, it's like every 2 years on the dot. Like every time, everyone I know who lives in Philly, like you get called every time. It's just like wild the amount of people that they're cycling through. Sell items. What am I looking to sell? I'm looking to sell. Ooh, this marlin. I'll sell those. I'll sell this shark. And I'll sell the octopus. And I'm gonna sell the platinum plate and the gold plate and the silver plate, because plates are just money. And I'm gonna sell that's it. So, like, they do ask you on the form if you think that, like, what is your opinion? Like, they ask you both in the Philly form, like, what is your opinion on the, like, truthfulness of, let's say, like, how truthful police are. You know, like, can you trust the things that police say? You know, which, like, no, I do not believe that you can. And that the last time I went, they asked about, if you watched, like, true crime documentaries, but they specifically asked about making a murderer, which I thought was very interesting. So you can tell it's been a little while, but that was maybe the second to last time. It's been a while since that came out. But when I went, it had, like, just been out, and people were, like, in the media being like, are cops liars? Like, yeah. So they were specifically asking about that, which I think was, like, kind of wild. But they also ask you if you are able to be, like, impartial about people who have been, like, arrested, or have, like, prior criminal convictions. So I do wonder if I'm just, like, pretty honest about the fact that I think that cops are liars. Especially, I mean, not to be like that, I mean, to be like this, that there have been stories about, like, specifically the police in Philadelphia and the things that they have done and gotten away with for years, and, you know, it's not good, and that the prior DA, who was not Krasner, the prior DA had, like, a list of police that, like, were still allowed to be police, but they couldn't be called to testify because they had lied before, they had done crime themselves. One of them was running, like, some kind of, like, got caught, like, running a brothel with like, a relative, and, like, it's just, you know, like, cops just, like, taking, you know, like, funds that were supposed to go towards other, you know, or just, like, taking, I don't know, like, taking, like, they had, like, a special task force of police. Brothel's the only business you don't want to be family owned and operated. I mean, it's a good joke. I'm just, like, I'm not, like, against it as a thing as long as it's, like, you know, regulated and, like, everybody's safe. I'm just like, how are you gonna be busting people for having a joint when you know you running a brothel? Like, that's what I want to know. Because, like, the police in this city have had a like complete and utter shit fit about the fact that DA Krasner is like refusing to prosecute like just simple possession of marijuana, and like even after it was literally decriminalized, and they're not supposed to be arresting people for that anymore, and they still are. Until the point at which it was like, we're not gonna, you can arrest people, but we're just gonna let them go. And then they acted so fucking pissy little babies about it. You know, say exactly right. I mean, it's like unbelievable the shit that they have gotten away with, where it's like people in this city do not want people to keep getting, I mean, like, you can say people do want that, but like apparently the majority of them don't, because like he just got super reelected. I mean, it's the primary, but this is a democratic city, so like generally whoever gets the primary is gonna get it. That's kind of been, yeah, this is fun. That's been the way of it for years. But yeah, it's just like people literally elected this guy to do these things that he promised he was gonna do, and the like cops are out here screaming about it, and like, and I'm just like, I saw a police officer this was years ago, you know, because we all did, because it was in the news. Like, everyone in Philly saw a police officer literally punch a woman in the face for nothing at a parade. It was filmed. He just turned around and clocked a woman right in the face, and nothing happened. He wasn't even disciplined. And it's like, they're out here shooting people. They're out here doing all kinds of shit. And like not do, you know, and then when I'm like, hey, someone vandalized my house, they're like, well, maybe you vandalized your own house. That's the reply I got. So like, no, not only do I not trust cops specifically on like general principles, but I especially do not trust Philadelphia cops. Cause like all they ever do in this neighborhood is beat up teenagers. And like, we don't need to pay people for that. So like, yeah, hopefully I don't get I don't get in, and if they're like, do you believe that cops are liars? I'm gonna be like, yeah, I do. Because like, they have been proven to be. Especially in this city. The amount of money that the city of Philadelphia has historically had to pay out in like lawsuit settlements for people that the police just beat the shit out of for no reason is unreal. And that is money that we could spend on literally anything else, because this city is like one of the poorest. For the size that it is one of the poorest in the country. And like, to be pouring millions of dollars into settling lawsuits for police officers after they just like punch people in the face for fucking nothing, it's obscene. It's obscene. And I'm like, I do not like it. And I think that like certainly something needs to be further done about like what is going on with these police. And they're like, well, maybe we just don't want to do our jobs if you won't let us beat up a teenager, and then you can pay for the legal costs. Fuck you. Maybe we don't need you to do that. They all want to play fucking John Wayne cowboy. It's disgusting. I do not feel that the police in Philadelphia are doing hardly anything to, like, help the people in this city. You can get someone to do that for free, like, beat up teenagers. I mean, they'll beat each other up for free, honestly. I mean, you know, their little brains aren't done forming, and they tend to have a... Now, did I finish... This is the question. Adventure! Alright, so Your Notaki is a restaurant that is not finished. And Shellac and Vincent are not finished. I believe these are Salt and Birdie. Alright. Let's... I am near Vincent. Let's go to Vincent. And Kiryu can get drunk just like I am. Whee! Everyone trying to fight me. Stop trying to fight me. I got darts to play. Boo. But yeah, I was kind of like, I mean, it's a joke, but kind of not. I was trying to kind of game out with Josh, like, there is a pandemic on. I do not want to be in a space with people. I just don't. I mean, like, oh, you've been vaccinated. If anybody is gonna get their shit fucked sideways by the vaccine not working and then get COVID from fucking jury duty, it will be me. Because that's the luck I have. It's just, like, so anxiety making. And I'm really looking forward to passing that next week and having that not be looming over my head. Because I just don't want to. Oh, okay, I should read this. The ultimate blended whiskey. It boasts? That is not a word. It boasts a flavor and aroma that can be created only by combining over 40 single malts. This could very well be called the crown jewel of Ballantine's whiskey blending expertise. It's well loved the world over, to the point of some calling it the Scotch. Shoot it! Oh god! Bartender, a little disappointed. Would you like another? I sure would. Give me the Lafroig 10 years. It's safe to say this 10-year... I absolutely have no understanding of how to say this word. Lafroig is the standard of the line. Let's just say laughing frog. It's characterized by an intensely smoky flavor and a smooth, dry body. It has more than its share of quirks, so most people either love it or hate it. Wow, stop talking about me! But if you end up loving this one, it'll be the one you never forget. Also me! Shoot it! Oh god. Would you like another one? Hell yeah! Give me malts the draft. This Japanese beer has ridden a wave of popularity ever since it went on sale in '86. Made with 100% barley malts, infused with malt and hops, this draft beer strikes a perfect balance of flavors. Once you've enjoyed its pleasant finish, you'll be eager to oh god. You'll be eager to crack open another before it's too long. Rich barley tones, accented with sweet barley malt, and bitter hops are its main feature. Glug, 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 glug. Looks like you've had enough to drink for now, sir. Oh ho ho! That's what you think, bartender. Now I'm gonna take the legendary drinker of Ryukyu with the turmeric. And now I'm less drunk. I would like to order, please. Oh my god, it's the guy in the corner, the weird green suit guy. Suntory Rum Gold from Japan. Rum is made from sugarcane juice that has been boiled down until its sugar content crystallizes into molasses. It's graded by color and flavor, both of which vary by how it was made. This one's a gold rum, which means it has a medium body. It's perfect for cocktails, and with its wallet-friendly price, you can enjoy it guilt-free. But be careful. Rum-based cocktails are sweet and delicious. So it's easy to drink way too much before you know it. That is good information to give to people. Delicious. Medium body, indeed. Looks like you've... Okay, well, I guess that's it. It's you again.
Hmm?
I didn't catch your name during our little money-scattering encounter before. It's Kiryu. You always hang around this place? Yes, when I'm in Japan. I travel the world a lot, so I don't get to spend much time here. Sweet and delicious medium bodies, please. Don't you ever go home? I'll go home soon, on my next trip overseas. You live in another country? I guess when you're rich, that's an option. No. I live in a jumbo jet. What a tool.
Nani?
A jumbo jet? Well, think of it like a mobile home. When you're a global businessman, you spend more time in the air than anyone else. Smack him! I have several private jets, and I switch between them depending on my mood. They're hangared at different airports around the world. Expropriate his funds! Hangar space is at a premium! Oh my god. With the soaring land prices these days, so it costs me an arm and a leg. Ha 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 ha. Huh. Kiryu's like, I grew up in an orphanage. Anyway, I guess you could say this place serves as my office when I'm in Japan. Welcome to the investment fund, Kiryu-kun. Investment fund? You wanted to know how I earned my wealth, didn't you? It was from dicking around with investments. Yeah, business may be booming right now, but there can't be too many people earning more money than they know what to do with. You must have a few tricks up your sleeve. No, it's lies, sweetie. They never do. Well, this is how it's done. I just sit here, enjoying a drink, and wait for the phone to ring. That's it. Sorry, I don't follow. Can you tell me a little more? I mean, this is at least honest in being like, it's not a thing that's available to you. Haha. Sure, but it might take a while to explain. You want me to go on? No. I'm a little tied up right now. Maybe some other time. You're busy too, huh? Time is more precious than money after all. Come back when you're free. Yeah. Well, gotta take old drunkie. Should I go to West Park? I would like to play some gambling games. And we are close. But I do have Pocket Circuit. No, I don't have enough money. No, I do not have the monies. Let's see what we can do with this Pocket Circuit racing. That too needs to... I mean, it needs, but like, that too is a thing that can be done. I should put this candy away. Oh well, I'll do that later. Sweet, delicious, medium bodies. All can be yours for the price of some... Who is that? Suntory? Suntory rum! Yeah. Alright, we got those little kids in there. We got sweet Pocket Circuit racing. How will we fare? Ah, Kazuma-kun, good to see you. Are you here to race? I will test run the car. Try different components and see what your car can do. I will, Pocket Circuit Fighter. I sure will. Ooh, is this the one? Oh, I think I lost. Test run it. What do I got going on right now? I think it fell out. I wonder if that was a fluke. I feel like I tried this and it didn't fall out, and then when I did the race, it did. So it must be kind of like marginal, like pushing the boundaries. But like, let's see if it can make it through an 8-lap run without flying off the track. Okay, pretty good. Alright, looking pretty good. Made it through the loop-de-loop. I mean, it's a little bouncy, but... Tires... Frame... At level. Rocket frame... Test run this rubber frame. It's supposed to improve stability. It's getting like wild air though. So, I don't know. I went to change my shirt because I was getting a little sweaty, and 3 sets of earplugs fell out of my bra. Alright, so that wasn't it. Metal frame. Let us test run the metal frame. And Josh was like, did you have 6 earplugs down your bra? And I was like, apparently yes. Apparently I did. And he was like, huh. And I was just like, well, sometimes I'm using earplugs because I find them comforting and they help me block out agitating sounds. And like, then I realize I need to not be wearing earplugs and I don't have anywhere to put them because I don't have any pockets. So down the bra they go. And then sometimes I don't remember that they're in there. And so, like, I go to take my shirt off. This is the same, I think. Yeah, this is pretty good. It looks pretty quick. Alright. Let's try to race with that and see how it does. I don't know if I improved my time, but I know it didn't crash. So let's try it. Yosh! Experts race. Experts race. Start the race. Alright. There he goes. Sweet baby. Our remarkable Kazuma-kun. Okay. Alright, we're going. Oh god, no! What the hell? This happened the last time! Why is that not happening in the test run? But it is happening, and I'm third? Now fourth. Interesting. It's like, it's not as fast as I was hoping, and it's still flying off the track. Huh. Maybe I need this head stabilizer? I don't know. Okay. Second place. Alright, alright, alright. We're coming up. Alright, alright, alright. Oh no, the golden tiger. Now I'm in third place. Oh god. Last lap. Oh god, this is probably a mistake. Oh god, no, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Oh. I boosted. I shouldn't have. Oh no, Cosmic-kun flew right off the course. What a crying shame. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that part. Oh well. Try to make it to the finish time next net. Why don't you try to bite my ass? Pocket circuit fighter, come on. Alright, so I need it to be faster and more stable. Alright, so... capacity, okay. Suspension? That definitely looks like it would be an improvement, because I do need to reduce the bounce. Improves downward force. Okay, I do need to reduce the bounce. Gears, extra power gears. Extra regular gears. Alright, so I'm over the limit, so there's definitely something I'm gonna have to take down. High torque motor. Exceptional torque for acceleration and slopes. Loop, switch, and wall. It's not really slopey, is it? Alright, let's try this on a test run and see how it does. It looks like maybe a little less bouncing. I'd like to see it faster though than my last time, which I think was like 112. It doesn't look faster to me, but we'll see. Oh yeah, like I just re-dyed my hair, which is fun and good. But I was like, I mean, if I show up for jury duty with purple hair, like maybe they won't take me, or maybe I could wear cat leggings, or ooh, that is significantly worse. And Josh was like, just explain to them that you think cops are liars. And I was like, you know, tell them the truth, and it probably will be fine. And I was like, you make a compelling point. So, we'll see. I really, really hope that this is not gonna be a thing, but we'll see. Oh god, that is bad. Alright. Motor? Cause I'm motoring. What's your high torque motor for flight? And find... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to back all the way out of that. Finding Mr. Right. You'll be alright tonight. Ba-na, da-na, na. Sister Christian, now the time has come. And you know you're not the only one to say, hey, pocket circuit racing. Okay. What a weird song. Alright, so that was bad. I did make some changes. Let's see what that did. Well, it got up the first slope, which is an improvement. I wonder if I should take, no, I don't think you can take the high capacity buff. Give your car a sweet and delicious medium body. I'm trying. Oh, it is unbearably slow. That's not gonna do it. 'Cause we're motoring. And this is not gonna work. Oh, speedy. Alright. Don't crash. Oh, okay. Staying in. Looks good. It's such an agitating day that I was like, let's have a pocket circuit chill stream. We'll fish a little. It'll be nice. I'll feel better. Maybe people who watch it will feel better. I don't know. That seemed like it was worth a try. No, this is too slow. Too slow. I think, yeah, it's too slow. Alright. An improvement, but still too slow. Godspeed gears? Alright, let's try it with Godspeed gears. Ah! Okay, I don't know why that would have happened, but it certainly did. Like, what if I take the side stabilizers off? And just try to, like, boost everything else that's, like, potentially boostable. No, it did not. It didn't happen. Nope. Super metal frame. Alright, let's try that. Ooh, that is dreadfully slow. Alright. Motor. Super power motor. Let's try that. Oh! Oh, look at it go! Zippity zoom zoom. This is promising. 'Cause he's motoring and finding Mr. Right. It's alright, Kiryu. You won't find Mr. Right till the end of the game. That's when he meets the best boyfriend. Best and worst, possibly, but, I mean... Ooh, alright, this is promising. Okay. Oh, I don't know. It's a little slow. We could maybe be faster than that. Alright, so... Gears. I'm in the 30. superpower gears? Let's try that. That seems very slow. Super balanced gears. Give me super balance. Seems slow. Let's see how it does. Man, that guy in the back, who's like near where it says lap and time in the like HUD overlay, he is just wailing. Like, he's getting his cardio in, doing punch solos. It's like, nah, like, sir, you're scaring the children. This is not gonna be fast enough. Okay. Boost gears plus. Oh, alright. Alright, let's see this. See how it goes. I just, like, this music is good. Alright. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Now, if it just stays on the track, and it's, like, pretty fast. It's pretty fast. I feel like it maybe could be a little better, but this is not bad. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna get it. Okay, what do we have? Godspeed gears? Let's try it. Oh, look at it go zippity zoom zoom. Now it's gonna fly off the track. Maybe. Okay. Experiment with your slot car. And so you improve your time. I just don't think there's a way to change off of the high capacity battery because this is a super long track. So I think we're kind of where we are with that. Although, like, I think taking the side stabilizer off was a good idea. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Battery. Tires. I wonder if I try the super spiked, if that's gonna be any better. Getting air. Not a ton of air, though. The super low profile tires are for bouncing, but I do like the spike tires for that too, because it seems like they grip you on a little better. I don't know why spiky tires would be faster, but, like, who knows? Maybe they are. It might be. Maybe not. Looks like it's pretty samey here. Actually, maybe a little bit worse. Frame. Super metal frame. Super rocket frame? Ultra rocket frame. Super speed frame. Alright, let's try frames and see if that gets us where we want to go. I think this is just gonna fly off. Maybe not. We shall see. still on. Just relentlessly punch soloing in the back, like, ah, pocket circuit! Pocket circuit is my life! Ah! No one understands me like Pocket Circuit Fighter does. Or Pocket Circuit Racing. Okay. They did improve the sexy cat fighting. This is pretty samey. Might even be a little worse. Frame, super speed frame. Ultra rocket frame. Alright, let's try super rocket frame. See if that's any better. Ooh, it looks a little unstable. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I did get to dye my hair yesterday, which was nice. I did actually have Josh help me cut my hair. I think that was on Monday, and that's been like very helpful because it was getting to the point where it was no longer comfortable. This better or worse? I don't know. Pretty samey. Okay, so these frames aren't doing much. It's like, what if I give it the Godspeed motor and like reduce the frame and see what that does? Oh, this looks wildly out of control. Ooh, look at it go! Oh my. Oh, this is certainly different. It's speedy. Oh, it crashed. Okay, so what can I do? Extra balance. Like, what can I do to keep this motor, which is very speedy, but improve the stability to the point where it doesn't fly off? Fly off? Fly off of the track. It is getting some very bouncy bounces, but it's still on. So that looks good. Oh, alright. That fifth lap is a tricksy one. Gears. Alright. Keep the Godspeed motor, change the gears. Ooh, speedy. Ooh, I don't know if this made it maybe worse. Oh. It is flying. Oh, I can change... Can I change... Yeah, I can change the camera. There we go. Ah! I forgot about this one! Oh, that's a little bit much. Oh, no. That's better. Alright. Okay. We got past the fifth lap, which has been the problem in the past. Alright, this is an improvement. Alright, I'm gonna race this one. I did improve my time, thank you. It's like, ah, Kazuma-kun, are you drunk? Only a little. Only a little, Pocket Circuit Fighter. Alright. Everyone is set. We're doing it. Race it. Yeah. Oh! Cool.
このコースの主役は何と言っても急カーブだ。気を抜くと一発でコースアウトするぞ。
Yeah.
俺のゴーレムタイガー。
Get it.
立ちはだかるライバルはなんとポケサーでの勝率8割。これは強敵だ。注目のカズマくんは青レーンだ。みんなスタンバイしているな。出遅れるなよ。それではレースを開始するぜ。
Alright. I hope I do not disappoint him. Okay. I'm not gonna speed it up because I'm a little bit worried about flying off the thing. Oh, Subaru is right behind me. Yosh. Oh! The race enters its second half. I don't know. Maybe it's not fast enough. Maybe it is. Okay, okay. It's looking good. Oh, it's happening. Alright. Final lap. Okay. Yes! I did it! Imagine the next Yakuza game they put in marble races. Ooh. That is not a bad idea. Look at how happy he is. That was another thrilling race, Kazuma-kun. Cool. Well, I gotta go check on my big boy adult business. Thank you for the compliment. It took some doing, but we got there eventually. Now we're gonna go check on my business. Yeah. Well, y'all gonna chase me? Whatever. Like, I'll let you go this time. Yeah. Yeah, he just goes to car races in his, like, snowy white suit. Fancy adult Yakuza suit. Where he car races with kids. Just like, you know, you do. Like you do. Okay, let's see what we got here. Setting, business. All payouts are ready. Alright. Cool. Alright, we'll take it. We're doing real estate. For our real estate business. Yeah. Because, these games are about dads and real estate. And dads who have real estate. Oops. Okay, let us invest. Because when you do the investing, you end up getting more money out of the property. So... I'm gonna rank these bad boys up so I can get as much money as I can. Location. It's true. Because I need the money. Because there's no XP in this game. It's all like money. Okay. like the jazzy little tunes they give you in this part. It's like part of the reason why I was like, I want to do something with some sweet jazzy tunes. You need the money for car racing. I need it for car racing. I need it to get better punching. I just need it for everything. I think it's an interesting kind of game mechanic, actually, because like anything you spend money on, like, you know, in the real world, like you then cannot spend money on it like somewhere else. So it's like, well, I'm putting money into this thing, which means I have less money for this other thing, because that is unfortunately how life is. Alright, thank y'all for the money. I'm gonna go buy a hotel. And then I'm going back to car racing. Who's got a hotel for me to purchase? I'm ready. Nope. Nope. Alright, you know what? Fine. I will, because there's a car here and I'd like to punch you into a car. Feels good. Oh! Yeah! Oh! There he went! Down on the ground with what looked like chicken bones to me, but that might just be my, like, bias as a Philly resident, because there do be chicken bones everywhere. Oh! Now I punch you fast. Fast punch, Ben. Oh, come on. Yeah! Oh, your face! Sucks to be you! Oh, did you stab me? How dare! Now you died. Well, anyway, I've got a hotel to purchase. Which I think is gonna be right up here. Yeah, that guy's really wasted. Alright, Hotel White. It's an older facility, but it's well known, so it still gets plenty of business. What should I do? Buy it! Yeah! Alright. Well, that was all the money. I should probably go buy Yoronotaki and eat a Yoronotaki, which, honestly, these bitches are just chasing me and chasing me, so I'm gonna take a taxi. No, that's not enough money to do anything with. I would like to go there. Yeah! I made myself a drink as an experiment. Like, I made a cocktail as an experiment. And I'm not entirely pleased with the results. I probably will not be making this particular cocktail again. But, oh, no you didn't. I was like, what if Normally, I would mix ginger beer with, like, rum or vodka. We don't have either of those right now. So I was like, what if I put gin in the ginger beer? And, wait. Oh, wait. And, like, no, it's gross. Oh, yay! I don't like it. Or, I don't know. I can't tell if I like it or not. I think I don't, though. And I'm like, I might just pour this out. Fat party. It's time for a fat party. But probably not with this ginger beer. Blah. It's a little... The thing about gin is that it tastes like how pine tar smells. And, like, I really need something to cover that up for me, because... Blah. 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 Don't like it. No! Oh, fuck. I gotta fight these people. It looks like I'm wearing a flower crown as an eye patch? Huh. If I ever, like, redo my emotes, I'm not gonna do, like, I'm never gonna redo that one because I love it. But I might do some new emotes at a certain, like, at some point that are, like, Yakuza themed, because that would be appropriate. But certainly not gonna do anything about it anytime soon. It'd be nice to have some more emote slots, but I don't think I qualify for that, so. Oh, I see. It's a little bit hard for me to tell. Let me make it bigger. Oh, I see. That is cute. Tell the boss he was here. Tell my boss to tell my boss? Whatever. Tell your boss and my boss. Tell everyone's boss. Just to bite my ass. How about that? Oh, bosses. Sucks. Alright, I'm back. Alright, Pocket Circuit Fighter. Ah, Kazuma-kun. I am here to race, but I'm here to test run it first. So I don't waste my time racing. Oh, Lord. Alright, we got a loop switch. Okay, so this is not as much jumping as it is potentially getting thrown off from these curves. Alright. Customize. Well, let's just roll it through the way it is and see how it does. I think it's gonna fly off. I don't know. Looks pretty good. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, okay. Oh! Ah! Yeah, there he goes, punching guy. Whoa. Also a little disconcerting. Okay. Alright, well it went all the way through, so I'm just gonna try it with this. Did I improve my time? I don't know. I don't know what's a good time on this one. Let us race, the children. I am set. Set to blow your mind. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I'm set to blow your mind or to fail embarrassingly. Let's see which it is. Together. Okay. I could have added more stuff to this. We'll see. Our remarkable Kazuma-kun. He is remarkable. I love him. I had to loop the loop. Okay. Going alright, alright. Not knowing what could happen next is what Pocket Circuit's all about. And the friends we made along the way. How far ahead of me? Not that far. Oh, shit! Bitch! Yosh, indeed. If I have to loop the loop again, I don't know. No, I don't. Ah, suck it! I win! And the children cried. Oh, I'm so happy. Kazuma-kun, you're doing pretty well today. Thanks. Trying to get my time down. Uh-oh, gah! What? Why the panic all of a sudden? Sorry to startle you, Kazuma-kun. It's just, I forgot some important business I have to take care of today. Important business? I feel bad for the kids, but I have to go. Hey! What was that all about? Hey! Where'd Fighter go? I have no idea. He left in a hurry. Said he had important business? What? No way! Without Fighter here, there won't be any Pocket Circuit races. We have to do something! You're right. I love it when children bring Kiryu a plan, and he's like, yes, we will listen to the children. Huh? Fighter ran off somewhere. How could he just leave us here? When's Fighter coming back? Your guess is as good as mine. I only look like an adult. If only I knew where he went, I could find out what happened. I saw Fighter when I was walking around town the other day.
Nani?
Are you sure? Where did you see him? On Nakamichi Street? I thought it was strange for him to be there when we had Pocket Circuit tournament that day. Nakamichi Street, huh? Maybe Fighter is on Nakamichi Street now. I'll go and check.
Yeah.
No, wait. It isn't safe for kids around Nakamichi Street. But I guess I could go and see if Fighter is there. You just wait here, okay? Yeah? Alright. Thanks, Kazuma-kun. Sure. Leave this to me. Bring back Fighter for us. We'll be waiting. One of the, like, really great jokes, from, like, Yakuza 7 is this, like, comparison that they're kind of doing between, Kiryu and, like, I mean, it's kind of a comparison, but really only if you've played through all the games. Like, you wouldn't, it would still be funny otherwise. But people will say to the new protagonist, Ichiban, um, like what the kids did right there, where they're just like, wouldn't it be great if someone did the blah blah blah? And where Kiryu's like, I will do the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll play beginner course. Let's do this. I mean, I think I'm pretty bad at this version of baseball, but we'll see. Oh! Dang! I guess I got better at it. Maybe. Yeah, but where Kiryu would be like, I will do the thing, Ichiban is more like, good luck with that, and he goes to, like, walk away. Oh, shit. Which is very funny every time I see it. I'll try it again. Like, I don't really have a lot of time to start a sub-story, so I'm just gonna kind of like fart around a bit, which this game is really great for. Yep, okay, so I got overconfident that I was like okay at this now, and the answer is no, you're not. Alright. Inconsistent, let's say. Yeah, 3 outs. I get it. Well, it's time to go do something else. Not baseball. Ooh. You know what would be... I could really go for some Mahjong right now. What do y'all think? I am gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. This soothing click-clack of Mahjong, because I can't really play Koi Koi yet, because I haven't opened that part up yet. I could play Sexy Lady Catfighting, but I don't feel like it. Sexy Lady Catfighting! There's so much more of it than you knew. Let's check the business first. No, screw you! Ah ha ha! You can't follow me into a building because those are the rules. Okay. Do we have the money? What? Oh. Alright. I got problems in the Media King area. You know what I have to say to that, Media King? I say boo. I say boo. All the staff needs to be rearranged. Okay. Because, like, they get tired of being places, and then they're... I don't know, the stuff goes down, and these aren't muscles. I just have a big chest guy who needs to go work at a different part of the building or whatever. Staff. Alright, you can go there. That's fine. Nope, not you. Yep, that's fine. Sweet and delicious cat lady bodies fighting. I don't know if... Is that a reference to something I said and forgot that I said immediately? I'm confused. I'm so sorry. You don't have to explain it to me if you don't want to. It's fine. I'm just like, Oh, cat fighting. Yes, I said cat fighting. I'm like, okay, I get it. Cat lady buddies fighting. I get you. I'm like, wait, I am... Nugget! Nugget! He's the manager.
頼んだぜ。
I won him from bowling.
お前に任せた。
Okay.
ガンガン稼ぐ。やべ、ガンガン稼ぐぜ。
Alright, let us invest in the businesses. Wait. The fortune teller lady, I think, is a little bit better. The lady who told Kiryu that he would be a dragon among daddies. Invest in Nugget. I love Nugget. I don't need to invest in him. He's like already invested because he's managing the business with us. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Someone at RGG Studios really enjoys like animating chickens. Kitty was like, and I shall call him Nugget. A dragon amongst daddies. I know! Oh, these games know what they're doing. They absolutely know. Like, there's no, oh, did they know? But, yeah, they know. I mean, there's Kiryu is a daddy. Like, he is. Like, there's no other way, I think, to look at him. Alright. So, I gotta go fix the payout, I guess. So, Mahjong postponed. While I'm like, oh, what have you done? Where is it messed up? Where do I gotta go? Okay, fine. It's in the Shichifuku parking lot? Alright. Well, I guess that's where I'm heading. Except I'm gonna go to Yoronotaki first and eat a food. It's really very close to finishing almost all of the restaurants. What's the character's name? Kiryu? Kiryu Kazuma. So his given name is Kazuma and his family name is Kiryu. They do flip that some with the localization, which I found confusing at first. A juicy kebab of chicken. I mean, it's also, you might hear it pronounced Kiryu, because like it's Kiryu. Japanese R sound is kind of different to the American English R. Which I was watching this guy talk about like a linguistics expert, talk about like accents, and said that the American R sound is like kind of unique even among kind of like English speaking R's. So that was interesting. There's a guy on Wired where they do a lot of like experts look at such and such, and his thing for a while was doing like reviewing accents that characters were doing in movies, and then he's doing a series that are like accents of North America, which essentially is like the United States and Canada. Oh my god, it's the guy! It's the guy! Oh shit, it's the guy! What should I do? The shakedown guy. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Yeah? What's your deal, gigantic man? Giant man. Hey, you. Hold on. Hmm? You piss me off. What? I'm Yuki Sato. What's your name? Kazuma Kiryu? Kiryu, huh? Well, I can't stand you, Kiryu. Your face just pisses me the hell off.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, huh? Well, pick someone else.
Huh?
It's you I want to fight, 'cause you seriously piss me off.
Huh?
That's your problem. If you don't like me, just walk away. Are you that dingus? You're supposed to get on your knees and apologize for ruining my day. And hand over all the money you have, and then maybe I'll forgive you. Just another shakedown, huh? This town's going to the dogs. What are you mumbling about? Give me the money, or I'll just have to take it. I've got to vent my stress somehow, right? So this guy is just embodying Twitter, I guess. Oh, everybody's come to watch. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. I don't think I've, like, fought this guy before. Oh, here we go. Oh! Ooh, yep, that got him. I took 10 million yen from him. I won. That should teach you to pick your battles more carefully. Haha, you did better than I expected. That's the most fun I've had in a long time. You might have enjoyed it this time, but bother me again, and I'll make sure you don't feel like laughing. You're funny. No, I take that back. You're damn annoying. I've never been this pissed off in my life. I bet it would feel great to take out this pent-up anger out on someone. Wow, this is Twitter. Jesus. Go home! Get offline! I tell you what, I'll leave you alone until I can't hold my rage in anymore. And then... well, you better leave town if you want to reach a ripe old age. Alright, embodiment of Twitter. Oh my god, this guy is Twitter, right? There's no talking to a guy who attacks others for no reason. I'll have to toughen myself up, just in case. Well, that was something. I didn't even get hit. Dope. Alright, there's... that guy. The agents causing problems in this area are here. Should I deal with them now? They might put up a decent fight. I will deal with them now. Join the battle? Ha! Look who decided to step up and turn out. So you're the ones causing trouble around here. I'm gonna need you to stop. Whoa there, Twinkle Toes. You think we'll lower our volume because you said so? The Media King told us to tap dance on anyone who interferes, and you're busting our beat. Well, he's got a theme, and he wants to stick to it. You know what? I'm gonna get this spicy knife back out. That was pretty good. It's spicy and it sets people on fire. I like that. Give me my payout, buddy. Stop hitting me. Fine, you're gonna block it. Well, now you're done. Oh, your spine! I think I would run away after that. Certainly after that. What kind of maniac on the floor are you? Cool. I was able to solve the problem. Now all I've got to do is wait for the profits to start reeling back in. Well, that's great. 10 more minutes. Ooh, do I have... Okay. Food and drink. Oh my god. Okay, so it's really just... Yoronotaki. I got Tengo. Yep, got that one, got that one, got that one, got that one. Got the Maharaja. Got Ringer Hut. That is definitely nuts. Oh man, I haven't even been to Genko Sushi. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Video clips. Anything new? Oh, nope. Heat actions? Okay. Right. Alright, let's see. Would you like to see some dancing? Would you like to see... Excuse me. Would you like to see some karaoke? I also... Mahjong is possible. Ooh, I will fight this guy while you say. If you don't say, I'm probably going to do karaoke because it's close. Nouveau riche. Oh. Boo. Yep. Gotcha. How did this happen? Well, you picked a fight with the wrong person. It's pretty simple. Oh man, these assholes. It's just like buttholes everywhere, everywhere. Alright, so let's go back down and eat another food at Yoronotaki. I'm gonna get all those foods. Go. Actually, I think I am gonna play a round of Mahjong because I'm pretty close to the Mahjong parlor. I will go that way, thank you. I will look at our drinks menu. I don't need a drink. Oh my god, there's so many. Smelt fish with roe. A burst of flavor from the roe wins over many who try this perfectly grilled fish delicacy. Sounds nice. Nyang, 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 nyang. I also look forward to coming back and finishing the completion. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yeah, here we are. At the Mahjong parlor. I love you, Mahjong. How can you help me today? If I compete in a ranked match, it's gonna be a full match, which is pretty long. So I'm not actually gonna do that. I'm gonna go play at the medium table, because it's a medium day. I shall play. Maybe I'll win money. I don't know. Quarter game. Alright, that looks good.
これは厳しいな。これは伸びんで。
このハイパイはいまいちだな。
Gosh. Okay, so oh my gosh. Someone bought me a mahjong set and I was so happy. I haven't got to use it yet, but I did unwrap it and touch the tiles and like, oh, they're so nice. I don't need that 3.
Whoa.
Okay. Now I want to keep I want to keep the dragons for right now until I see what's coming out. West is not helpful.
乗ってきたで。
Okay, that's a 1. Six, 7. Alright. Should I dump out of this dragon? Probably. Pretty quick, I'm gonna have to start making decisions. East is out. Okay. Dora is south. Yeah.
Chi.
No reason not to chi if you've already pawned. Sure.
Each.
He's got a leash. What to do, what to do. It does not make sense to hold on to both of these. But there's like a bunch of 8s laid out already. I think that's a dead weight, so that's no good. South. Alright. You know what? I'll take the south. For all the good it's gonna do me. Okay. You know what? I don't care, and it can't be the reach, guys. I'm gonna like wait on the south just to see if I can get it, because it is the extra points tile for this round. Well, sometimes it doesn't go your way. Bachelor Michio? Like Ono Michio? Oh! I have so many questions. Ono Michio, come back. It's like, okay, so we're just gonna use Ono Michio to talk about how we know you miss Kiryu. And like, I do miss Kiryu, but you can say my crime dad's name. Say his name. This is not great. That last hand was better.
流れを変えるか。
今回は勝たせてもらう。
You think? I don't want to do that.
リーチ。
焦らんでもええやん。
Ooh. That's gonna be my pair, perhaps. Or perhaps not. I don't know. How many left? 38 left. I'm the dealer. I can't reach. It's like, don't give me a white dragon now. No! Oh, I'm
いい度胸してん
sorry.
な。
Well, that's a pretty low score, so. If you get round on, you have to pay all the monies out of your own points. If they draw it with a sumo, then everyone pays. So the payment is like spread around, which is better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's 2, 3, 6, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Dragon. Oh, that was the. Okay. 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 Yes, I do want to keep that. I will get rid of that because he's statistically better.
リーチ。
焦らんでもええやん。
Aha! Now you got pawned. Ooh, okay. So this is good. So I just need a 1 or a 4.
このまま行く。まあ、勝たせてやるよ。
あ、そっちかい。
You let me win.
役配。
It wasn't a high score, but it's my score, so that's all that matters. Okay. I like to keep. No. I do probably hang on to dragons longer than I should. But, like, they're pretty easy to make hands with, so. If you can get them, is the thing. No. Okay. 3, 4, 6, 3, 7s. Nope. Rid of that 8. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't love that. Yeah. Okay, it's a 7. Well, that's better than the 6. Okay. Now we're talking. I think that's probably better.
リーチ。寝言は寝て言え。
where it lands. Probably nowhere.
Run.
Oh no! Well, at least it wasn't on me. Bachelor Michio, you've done it again! Alright. Not terrible. I shall quit. There you go. Hey, alright. Nice playing with you. Come more often. That's very nice. Goodbye. Alright, so time to head up to get the money. And then that's gonna be the stream. Time to get the money. Big, big money. Nope. 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 Can't catch me! Like, y'all know where he is. It's time for the money. Nice. Oops. Nugget, you're doing a good job. Okay. Fortune teller, lady advisor. The woman from the Japanese IRS. Or, I guess that doesn't make much sense if you're not American, maybe. The Japanese tax agency. Wow, that was a hell of a sub-story. Okay. Vic, thank you. Gibson Hall. Maruka, I think it was called. I forget. The mama. Mock bowl. Fortune teller lady. She's like nice and chillaxed. Oh, so nice. Alright, cool. These are all fine. I take the money. Thank you. Oh no, it's a money battle. Steven Spielberg versus the shiny shirt Media King. Oh, I beat you. Haha. Alright, gotta swap out Steven Spielberg because now he's gonna be tired. Put the electronics king in. And that guy also tired. Put the mafia boss in. Oh right, gotta invest. Hotel Whites or Taco restaurant. Okay. Hotel Whites. Okie doke. Alrighty. Well, that's the stream. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Thank you to everybody who came in the chats, especially HFE Productions. Everybody who comes by the stream and checks it out is great. I appreciate it. Even if you don't chat, just coming by and checking it out and like watching is is great. It's all good, and it all makes the stream good. Everybody who even checks it out a little bit, you help make the stream good, so I appreciate you. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat, and I will. What the fuck is today? It's Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be doing some sub stories and other assorted stuff in Camarocho, and I hope if you have a chance that you can join us then. And yeah, I think that's it. So have a good rest of your day or night. And it's time for me to go. Gotta go. Bye.